I might have been a little bit late grabbing things because I didn't get a notification that his stream started and everything like that. But I'm trying to get all my Phasmo stuff up real quick to jump into the multiplayer and all. At least he's still yapping away, so I think we're good. But let's see if I can just grab my controller and click into the multiplayer.
I've gathered a list of other hunters asking for help.
Okay. Oh, he's still yapping. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, we're gonna like definitely get some repos. No doubt. Yeah. Yeah. Also, if you guys, also, you guys might notice I'm still like in my, my gym wear here. Just got in the gym like a while ago. Rushed home to try to like get everything together. It's been a bit of a day. I've been rushing around and all that.
He hasn't been the only one rushing around for sure.
At least I'll look a little more presentable for the headliner stream will be going tonight. I'm interested in getting into that because there's the fact that they did like this updates for change over already. The stream takes just getting petty. Anyways, yeah, I'll look more presentable for the headliners tonight. You know, right now the gun show's out or pea shooter. I might have like a little bit of fun.
Yeah, definitely having fun with Phasmo, for sure.
Yeah, we're going to like get this whole thing on the road, you know, on the road. Who knows? Maybe we're lucky someone else might join in. So it's not really gonna probably be like it's not gonna be like a full like maybe 3-hour session. I mean, we're still gonna like definitely try to have some fun with this. If people hopefully get like.
Whoops, I kind of clicked wrong thing. There we go. Let's see, getting that number typed in. 782. There we go.
Elginox is the one who's taking his time. You can hurry it up, you know, get on in here.
I mean, I was kind of rushing with mine a little bit.
Look here, Elginox, you need to hurry up.
Oops. Okay, wait. Oh, crap. Anyway, I'm dealing with it. It's complicated. Okay, there we go. Hopefully it'll work this time.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
Okay, multiplayer. Let's
I've gathered a list of other hunters
try to
asking for help.
There we go. Wait, is this game not found? Wait, is... Oh, it's 782. There we go. Okay.
I mean, I don't know about comedy. All right, about to say, I don't know if that was comedy gold. That was comedy pie right at least. Where so you better be at least partially chuckling. But dang well, that was something you should laugh at. But anyway.
Let's see.
Anyways, well, I mean, that's what your eyes do, so.
Yep, exactly.
I say, I mean, over here quoting the legendary, you know, beautiful Avril Lavigne. You better show her some respect. I mean, even though, like, you know, Amber, like, when she left, she basically told us, "I'll see you later, boy."
I
I don't even
mean...
skate. That's the thing. I'm supposed to skate for you to see you later, too. I don't even skateboard.
I have to max that out, turn that off. Alright.
At least seems like they got stuff over here. Oh, hell no. I'm nipping that bud right now. I'm making up now just like, you know, 2 votes against that. We're not going back to Sunny Meadows. That's the last time.
We're Let's see real quick.
She should be there. She knows what happened last time. No, if you
Oh! It's not better as it is then. Oh, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
no, I don't even know why she'd vote for it. If you saw the last stream L Docs or whatever, you know what happened to her. Because the thing was, I forget when me, I think you were playing like when we went to St. Mel's or Street one time, and I got locked in there. It made that way she did, and y'all were out there like talking about he's about to die. I was like, I ain't about to. I'm staying up, like, or I can't remember how it was, but y'all thought I was about to die or whatever, and thankfully I did. I was like talking shit about the ghost like the whole time, and somehow the ghost still didn't get me.
I mean, you know how to come in with some chaos for your birthday, at least a little bit.
Okay.
I
mean, I was like mouthing off so much about, you know, like when that ghost was hunting me. I mean, I might as well had an air tag on my tongue or whatever, and it still didn't find me.
eye adaptation. What does that do again?
Well, eye adaptation.
Oh, it's underneath the video settings.
That's interesting.
Oh,
I do know
know
that-
what that's for. I think I know what that's for. It's for eye tracking and stuff.
It's probably for VR.
Yeah,
Maybe.
maybe. I don't know.
Or we'll do a palette cleanser for Tanglewood, and then because that's this will be his first time going to Bleasdale.
Watch, it's
Alright.
gonna be a demon.
Amber, do not put that evil on me. We, like last 2 jobs we had were demons. Don't you? No, do not put that on me.
Okay, fine. It'll be a yokai.
Oh,
You would like to pick-
I mean,
I gotta shut y'all up. No, I got like everyone get ready. So I can cut you off right now. Everyone get ready so I can cut you off.
Uh-huh.
yeah. Pose.
Amber, you better push that ready up button.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you changed it again, so they'd be ready up.
I curse this job anymore. No, I'm nipping that right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oops, I didn't mean to pick that up.
But what were you saying?
Well, it's stuck now.
Michelle Gacy.
Alright,
The ghost will light a
so...
firelight. That's the area near the ghost uses incense. Well, honestly, these ain't really that bad. If we can get a photo of the ghost.
Discover the ghost, get a spirit box response, survive with only the starter items, and play contracts.
You must have been really pissed off with those objectives. You just punched a hole through the entire.
I know, right? Like, it's about as bad as like you
Your
just like
hand was
throwing
sticking
stuff
through it.
down.
Alright, we'll grab one of those.
I mean, since I can basically.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I mean, like,
nice.
how- how-
They changed around the UVs. That's pretty cool. Or is this the upgraded one?
It's an upgrade.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if he like played. We got the upgrades. Yeah, we got like a.
Yeah, we got a lot of
We got-
upgrades.
Yeah, we got like level 3 stuff. We even got like the level 3 dots right. And God, this thing's godly.
That's crazy looking.
But just wait. Wait till you see what it does. You like it fills the whole room.
Oh,
It's
that's
wild.
awesome.
It looks like a stop sign or a stoplight. It's hilarious. Okay, so anyways, thermometer. Look. I'll get a dots that way I can. You don't really need
Which-
a. You won't really technically. You don't really need to get a flashlight. You get like one of these right here. Or like, the thing
What's
like
that?
you actually hold down T. Or if you actually had it. And she's
Oh.
starting. Yes. All right, we got our first. Well, at least I finally got it tested. It works. I did like the giant
Oh,
Alright, we
forgot
got
about-
it.
I saw a thing, so I had to poke it.
Yeah, I guess you just let me like test out. I forgot I actually, was able to test my lighting and everything. Yeah, I actually just did that right when the stream started when I was getting set up.
Mhm.
I love the little interface there where it shows everything too.
Mhm. Like there can be whole
technically
likes and
technically-
replies on it too. That's kind of neat.
Also, I just remembered. I gotta turn my stuff on.
Yeah.
Right.
You should do that.
I mean, I don't know. Phasmo doesn't really like spook me as much anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot about that dramatic vine sound effect. But it kind of catch me just when you did the super chat.
Hey, and Elginox tested the chat on the chat.
Yeah, I like that. How like you can basically have it like your own little. Okay, that's yeah. Yeah, I've had super
Testing all
chats
the
before.
things, poking all the buttons.
I've had super chats before. It's just not with the new updates and everything.
Yeah.
Like the actual alerts. Okay, so anyways, Rogues, trying to go and get to.
That's the reason why you said not to worry about that.
Yeah, it's
flashlight.
not strong. It's not as strong as the level 3 one, but you got like an item slot cleared up.
Yeah. I go for the extra item slot.
You don't really need it for Tanglewood.
Yeah. And I totally had to poke at the super chat thing because, you know, your birthday. Even though I've like sworn like I was like I'm good on like the birthday gifts for you,
Wait a
like
minute.
$5 more.
Switch this around. What the heck? Why is it on Celsius?
Yeah, you can change that in settings.
It does that sometimes. I think like
15.8.
That's a weird sound.
Yeah, this phone can sometimes ring.
Oh hey, I got two oh, like right in here. There were two twos.
I thought I saw my breath for a second.
45.6.
Oh, I got a 5. We got an EMF 5.
Not only that,
By the plate.
dropping a little bit more over here. Yeah. It's dropping a little more over here.
43.4.
The bread box has a cross now.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go and like humor it.
Yep.
Let's see what else. Look at that.
I love that.
Hey, look, we got some holy bread over here. I put the cross
far
down.
could it go?
How far what?
I was saying how far could it go? Yeah, it's pretty far, man.
Yeah, I mean it basically.
Okay, that's my run. Forgot my run button. At least our sanity's looking good. We're at 80% still.
Yeah, basically, I did a quick scan of the garage. It seemed like it was more consistent in the kitchen. You said you got a 5.
Yes, we got a 5 in the kitchen.
And
And
everything. I did like
everything.
be petty about that.
And it threw a plate and everything, so I threw both the crosses down in
Wanna
there.
play a game?
Don't say that.
Half.
No.
Okay. What else do we need to toss
said
at
that,
it?
There.
Yeah.
They said that, then it thundered. Alright, so the good news is Yokai's on the table, same with Demon. Oni's still on the table. Really the worst ones we gotta deal with right now. Raiju could be a problem for sure.
How do I journal? Okay, there we go.
Jin has given us problems before, whatever. Really, like, the most threatening, the worst ones are probably, like, I would say maybe the Oni Raiju.
Yeah, we've run into problems with the Raiju a good bit here and there. At least we can get a camera in.
So let's say if we did get freezing sims, so it'd be Jin, Shade, Oni, and the
Quite
twin.
yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, we need, like, it to be, like, 32 for it to be, freezing temps.
Alright.
Okay, so,
active
since...
a little bit, it got up to 2.
Alright, so what we're gonna be doing next, or whatever. Take a camera in
Thunder.
there.
Yeah.
Okay, at least get the perimeter set up first.
Yeah,
what I can
I'll
do-
watch the cameras.
Okay. Eldronox, what I would say you could do is get like a thing of salt, one salt, and then like, you know,
Or
you got
spirit
your
box.
UV.
Too. Yeah, UV or
Where's the
spirit
Is
box.
this it? Is this it right
And
here?
we know if we need a spirit box evidence, you know, because you always get it.
I know! They talk to me all the time. Bring your camera in.
You know, that might be productive.
You forgot your camera. Like, we're playing headliners later. Like, you're gonna need those.
Eldronox. We didn't need a picture of that.
Oh, right over here. Right on top.
We'll get that. We'll get that afterwards.
Like, we're playing headliners later. You're gonna need these a lot today. For sure. Okay. Ghost orbs. Yep. Definitely ghost orbs. That weird, like, wispy thing, like the big wispy thing just went by.
Yeah, it yelled at me. Good news is Rashi or Obaki. Bad news is it could be a Rashi.
Yeah.
Throwing stuff around in here like crazy.
So the Obaki, that's the one that does the, yeah. Unique evidence, and Raiju is electronics. So either dots or UV. So we're looking for either dots or UV. Which theoretically, y'all could just come out here. Cause...
Got it.
Yeah, I was about to say I hadn't seen it on dots very much.
Yeah, we got it. It's an Obaki. We got ultraviolet. So thankfully, it's not one as much of a threat. Like whatever, like one in there, where it won't be a problem. Right? So
Your sanity, y'all sanity is like, I just turned around to see that. Y'all need y'all's meds.
Well, I mean, thankfully, it did, like we had to cross and everyone interact with the environment. The Obaki will rarely leave a trace. Bullshit! It left footprints.
Maybe just a bit.
Okay. Okay.
Hey,
So yeah, the Obaki.
Count that?
No.
Well,
what?
firelight and
You
incense.
said that it didn't count the footsteps, or did I hear you
No,
wrong?
it does. No, I mean is it said like it will barely leave a trace. What I mean is like it said it will barely leave a trace, but it left footsteps. Like it was like going right there, for the cookie jar. The thing about the Obaki is that when it says unique evidence, it can sometimes be Inigo Montoya's arch nemesis. How you say his name? The guy from the Princess Bride.
Oh shoot!
He was always going.
Hey, have y'all picked up the bone yet?
Yeah, the Obaki can actually have 5 fingers and a thumb.
Take one of the meds.
Yeah, y'all should definitely take the meds.
Alright, so we got the cursed object. Okay,
Do we have
I'm gonna go take some
bone?
pictures. Yeah.
It's like, I'll totally use the incense in the area. You can get the firelight if you want. Cause we gotta do the firelight thing.
Yeah, Eldon, just remember that if you do the bone, don't pick it up. Just take a picture of it.
Yeah. Don't forget, we gotta get a firelight in.
Alright, let me get these pics first then.
Alright. I'll let you know where it's at.
See, I wish you would threw a UV down. That way we could have got footprints, but still, as long as we're getting what we need here, it don't really matter.
Running to grab the firelight. Okay, got the area. Oh, that's neat. It's funny, the rain will actually absolutely put out the candles.
The steps in this last one get that.
The rain absolutely puts out the candles.
Yeah, it'll do that and everything. I know, I think there was one point you couldn't actually, put them back, turn them back on. You couldn't actually relight them. I think they changed them. Yes, and you definitely got a Lady and Tramp setting going on here. It threw the book apparently.
Maybe it doesn't like writing. Or maybe it's mad it can't write. Okay, well, At least we can see when the candles go out.
Holding it. All right, L-Jox is holding the things. Let me go and get a picture of the Luigi board.
I love how the thunder goes, like, right then. You're like, let me get a picture of the Ouija board. Thunder, immediately, pretty much.
I think there's like a trope for that when like if someone mentions something foreboding, or like they have like the trope like some
Oh,
cartoons
hey,
where like they
got
mention
the
like,
firelight.
something and it lightnings or like it thunders. One thing I just kind of thought would be hilarious. Like picture like the ghost like tries to blow the firelight, and all of a sudden you just see like a whole ball of flames running around and run to the sink, and you see like water just splashing. The ghost like sets stuff on fire somehow, like it tries to put itself out.
Oh wow, a lot of activity a second ago there.
Maybe it did set itself on fire.
Maybe.
Okay, because he said he had to step downstairs. We
Turn him
got
back.
4 more. See, I say that and he summoned him.
Yep. You mentioned him. Immediately summons him.
All right, L-Jox, follow me inside. Oh, dang, it hit our Sandy again.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that. I had to grab the dog real quick.
It's all good. If we were able to get a picture of the ghost where we could like actually clear the board, maybe we still got like put like 2 more things of salt in. The Amber like she's mostly gonna stay out here to kind of help keep our sandy up at her end.
Yeah.
This ghost is hitting our sandy though.
Yeah, I will definitely stay out here to keep the sanity up, so y'all can run in and everything.
Should I take the pills or no?
Yes, just the thing is just be safe. The Otaki does like hunt. It's a level. It's a 50%er.
It's kind of nice that we've got this lighter now, like, because I can hold it out, like, in the rain.
Yeah, we're gonna be fine at the moment. Yeah, we'll be fine.
Mhm.
Yeah, we're basically gonna go here 2 more.
Hopefully they'll be fine. We'll figure it out.
I'll check the garage.
Say daily tasks, money from contracts. I just looked at this weekly task. Cursed possessions. Use them 50 times. I'm not using 50 cursed possessions. At least that's easy enough for the daily tasks. Oh, minus the survive with the starter items, for sure. Just gonna wait till they get back in here.
This is strange. Like the bone's nowhere.
Get my sandy real quick.
Plus, if they actually hit it.
Yeah, we still got a little bit more time and everything.
Very
With the cross in the kitchen, as long as the cross is still there, like the ghost, we should hear the cross before anything else.
Do y'all want me to help look for it?
We'll try to find it one more time.
I mean, we've got the crosses. I feel like they're pretty solidly placed. Gonna risk it.
It was
Did you find it? Because they sometimes put stuff under, like, tables and stuff. Average sanity is 56. 52.
We're back out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
Want to grab the salt and then...
Yeah, as long as it goes out and steps in, it will be fine. Again, we got the cross right in there.
Yeah, and I'm pretty convinced like they're placed well, at least this time.
Here's hoping.
Just put it over there where the other salt pile is.
I'll keep an eye on the door. I'm not going to close the door though. Tempting though. Of course the thunder, like right there.
Try.
Yeah, y'all are at 37. He's at 19.
Yeah, it was mad as hell with us for some reason. Yeah, I didn't want to take any more chances. We got what we need, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta, like, you know, get goofed, get, like, you know, go and get, you know, goofed up or whatever, or mashed up, you know, by this ghost on my birthday.
Yeah, we'll save that for the next round.
Don't curse me. I mean, I know we had one more use of the cross, but we still would have had to get, if it, like, we don't want to, we still would have had to get out of there before it hunted.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it said, like, a ghost, like a Baki, you know, barely leave a trace, because, I mean, I need to look at it actually see if they'll show up on cameras a lot. I mean, I know it's like the Goryo or whichever it is, like, is the one that won't, manifest, like, on DOS projectors when you're in there, only on camera, but...
Dun, dun, dun. Oh.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
Welcome in, Jess.
Easy
Yeah,
enough.
thank you. Appreciate it. That was a nice little jump.
Yeah, that was definitely a lot of experience.
But you know what the best jump would have been?
That
If it would have jumped you.
true.
You know dang well Mac would be, if I said that to Mac, would be like, oh, hush.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
That's
absolutely.
his usual go-to. Right, but still, let me see, like, see, it did again. It took my loadout again.
It's funny how it makes me pay for everything when it does, though. Cause like I'm like in the 3rd position now, and it's still like, nah, you're paying.
Let's see. All right. Equipment manager. Gosh, or let me. I'm trying to see like what we're what's next because I'm at level 60. Oh. Oh ho. We're about to have some fun.
What's that?
Our next upgrade is the video camera.
Interesting.
And after that, the level 3 is gonna, or like the next update grade after that is gonna be the tripod. And I'm curious because this tripod, I'm gonna laugh like what if the tripod actually just followed you around, like a ghost from Destiny. That would be hilarious. Like you mount the camera on it or whatever, it just follows you around.
Or it's like a little RC. It would be fun if there was an RC one to where I could just, you know, drive it around.
That would be awesome.
Like if they
Especially,
were doing like a
ghost
level
fucking-
4 like tripod, let be like a little tank that I can like drive around with the camera mounted on top of it and can aim the camera up and stuff. Like if there's ever a
There was
level
a
4
movie where they did
equipment.
that. I can't remember what movie it was. I want to say it might. There was a movie where like they had a camera like on a little RC car, like going around like spying on people. I can't remember like what movie it was.
There's been like
Wasn't
several
Home Alone.
movies that have had something like that.
Just picture like you're moving the thing around, all of a sudden like you have like a sensor like you know in the ghost room, and then like you just see like you know the car just flip, and then like you hear like a thud on the sensor, and then you find out you actually could trip the ghost.
I see there's so many like movies or whatever with like demons or ghosts or whatever that are aggressive, and then like everyone brings all their paranormal equipment inside. Like, why would you not just drive your little fucking camera and your little sound stuff inside on like an RC vehicle, stay the hell outside, and maybe not die to the demon or whatever.
They play up people's stupidity.
I know, but I think it'd be funny if like one ever actually did that, and like there was still some way that like they managed to get got by it. Like they try, like that would be truly terrifying. They tried like everything to play it safe and still lost.
Because I mean, how many movies have there been? I think like where I think like you got like the door, like you got like they're like, oh, this thing's chased me. Door's open. I'm going upstairs.
Yeah.
I mean,
like, there's nothing more terrifying than doing everything right and it's still not being enough.
It's like, okay, I got a choice here. Do I go upstairs or go outside, touch grass? It's like, yeah, outside's scary. I'm going upstairs. Pretty sure, like, what's the worst that's gonna happen? I mean, I can understand, like, in movies, like, where the door's locked or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, instead of, like, a tough thing or whatever, like, come to the dictate, okay, you jumping out that window, but at the same time, chances are that's gonna hurt as well. It could put you in a point where you're wounded and can't really actually get away from the, whatever's chasing you, but at least, you tried. But, I don't know. I mean, I would just like to, hope that, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I try to, like, to think at times in scenarios like that, like how, like, it's okay, someone's chasing you, the door's open, it's like, yeah, there's no excuse, run outside.
Run outside into the woods, immediately trip on a root.
Yeah.
That'd be my luck.
I mean, you saw how it was when we played Clock Tower.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like reprimanding the heck out of Jennifer. It's like, walk 2 steps, trip, immediately gets up and trips again. Right. So is this like, because I'm trying to like make sure a lot of this stuff is like, the level 3 stuff. I know like we,
I'm trying to remember which things like you had higher than me on levels.
I'm pretty sure I know I had the, I think like the, dots. Okay, never mind. They got level 3 dots in there.
Yeah, because I marked mine all the way down on that one.
Alright, so we should be, I guess we're good.
Mm-hmm. Because, like, I'm pretty close to your level.
Yep. Eldrock's over here not even ready.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't trust anyone with the last name Skinner. We had no problems with Sharon Skinner like several streams back of this. That was a long time ago though. It goes to blow out a firelight, motion sensor. Well, if one of us dies, that sanity won't be a problem. Motion sensor and firelight won't be a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead and say, Elchnox, like, what they did with, like, this farmhouse is a lot different than what it was last time you've been here. They changed it exponentially.
I'm gonna check the side yard first. For sure, though.
Yeah. The ghost kind of likes that area.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, is it nighttime? I mean, what's going on with the weather? Oh, okay, yeah, it's just night.
Oh, that's kind of creepy.
Yeah. But still, I mean, it's like, because you're hearing, like, what sounds like, drops or whatever, like raindrops or whatever it is in the background. They definitely, like, really, like, upsold the ambiance on this. It's like, the only problem with this map, we don't really know where the cursed objects are. I mean, I know where one is. It might help if I get...
Hey, Elchnox, we're probably gonna hit up the side yard first, so you might want to come this way.
Your mic on?
Yeah, I'm still here. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Making sure.
Oh, shit.
Hi, Jeremy!
Oh, he's on yours. Okay. I was like, wait.
Yeah, Jeremy popped in on my side on things.
At least that shows how attentive I am in my chat. I'm over here like, tending, I like looking at my chat where people, they don't even stream. I like looking.
Yeah, Jeremy popped in on my side on things. But he,
Well,
he said good
I
spooky birthday gaming.
Yeah. I swear, Amber, if you called it, because I went in here and it was like we dropped to 49 for a second. I swear, if you actually called it and this ghost is outside again.
I mean, it seemed like a good guess.
I swear it feels like there's areas here that the ghost does favor a lot more than anywhere else.
Yeah, it may not be. Well, good news, I found the bone.
Well, at least you found that.
Probably like we need a key.
It just dawned on me. I should have grabbed the better light.
Oh, yeah, we do that every time, don't we? Alright, just... Okay, so at least we got the bone. I'm going to get that out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, considering, like, you know, how big this place is, we got luck right there.
Yeah. I almost don't trust the main porch either.
Yeah, I'll remember the bone.
Hmm.
You know what? His ass went in.
Yeah.
Where y'all at?
We checked the side yard.
Found the bone outside, so at least that we gotta worry about that.
I actually grabbed the flashlight this time before heading in.
Amber, we might already found the ghost area. It's like 42 up here.
Okay.
I think it's like it's right around here, because, yeah, it's
In the
somewhere
hallway?
in the hallway.
Right here? Or is it more in one of the rooms?
I think we gotta, like, basically, like, try to set a perimeter around this entire hallway, if I'm correct.
Ghost is in here.
You just saw-
Oh, yep.
yeah.
Yep. Getting to in here. Going to go
Yep,
ahead
it
and
was
toss
just
a
in here.
cross down. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
yeah, this side of the
Like, right
thing, I put the
here.
cross down.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's in the study. Just saw breath right at the door.
Yep, that means it's right behind you then.
Okay, I'm going outside to get our stuff. Or get, like,
Yep.
some stuff for perimeter.
Guarantee my
I did set down a book before I left out, though.
Yeah, I saw your breath right when you walked through the threshold of the door.
Well, it ain't my fault I got gingivitis. I figured, like, you don't get, like, if I didn't brush my teeth for 2 weeks, maybe the ghost would leave me alone.
Just for clarification, Rose, I do brush my teeth IRL. Do not take that hard.
You're grabbing Cameron?
I was talking about oral. Hygiene. The gutters, you know, mention one thing like, you know, try to become a Colgate conversion, y'all immediately go into the gutter. How dare you?
Okay, I'm gonna go back in with the second cross, to go ahead and place that, instead of watching the camera and everything.
Smacked around just yet?
Hmm?
Is this on yet? Alright, so
Alright,
she's
like,
doing that,
motion sensor too.
You already put it down in there. Oh,
Okay,
Eldrax put one in there.
that works.
Yep.
Alright.
How bad is my? Okay, so.
I mean, we're good at the moment.
We're good, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Cause I was worried about it, cause it literally stood still and like looked at me.
My rule through
Oh,
thing
great.
is that, you know, we're
it's
good
popping up.
as long as we're good as long as demons are off the table.
Yeah.
We ain't ruled out demon or whatever. That sanity don't like our sanity don't mean anything. And God forbid if we'll go up here and slip up, like put too much. You know, if we go in here and talk a lot, like I'm doing right now, stupidly.
Mhm.
Because you know, with a lot of talking and everything, the yokai's like, you know, a hunt threshold can pop up a lot.
Shit.
Thing is,
Freaking
I'm the
ghost.
one,
Really
like,
active. It's
I'm
really
the one that
active.
didn't, and I'm the one that didn't like, you know, brush my teeth for a few weeks.
44.1.
Wait, no, 4. It's a 4, not a 5. Okay. It's a 4, not a 5. Okay. I'm gonna go... It shut this door! It shut the door behind me. You got UV?
Nope, we ain't got nothing on me. The thing is, I just stood there like just stone faced or whatever. Apparently the show wasn't hunting. I noticed a lot of times it seems like when it's like very sudden like that, it seems like a lot of times it's actually hunting. When it's hunting, wherever it like basically gives like a little heart, like everything starts flickering first, then a heartbeat happens.
Well, it started flickering. That's where I was having problems on my end.
Yeah, it was definitely like very. Whoa.
Yeah.
I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you. Yeah, awesomeness.
Oh, that's so cute.
What?
Look at your chat.
Wait, am I getting raided?
Look at your chat.
Oh. Wow, thank you guys. Holy thank you guys so much. Whoa. Yeah, all right, guys. I can't remember the last time I actually got raided on YouTube, if I ever have. Thank you guys so much. Oh, wow. They just kind of broke me a little bit right here. Thank you guys. Welcome in, everyone, which I'm assuming is from Diraj. How do you say your name? Trying to make sure I get your name right here. Appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. Wow. Oh yeah, so for everyone, you know, who's just joined in, you know, we're playing Phasmo. Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you so much. All right, so yeah, you know, for those who just joined in, you know, we're currently playing Phasmo at the moment. Okay, so anyways, guys, it's still coming in. But yeah,
I don't see any ghost
basically,
orbs.
so we don't have any evidence right here at the moment yet at all, do we?
Yeah. Not that I know of. We know where the room is, at least. Or around where the room is. Unless it was actually in the hallway a little more.
Alright, so... See, so we have to get a ghost to blow out a fire. Check the
Yeah.
ghost presence with a motion sensor. Get its
An average sanity.
average sanity at below 25%. I think we'll be able to get that at the end for sure.
And part of me is wondering, do we
Guys.
need to go ahead and put like a second camera out in the hallway too, just to cover our bases, the way this map is?
I mean, that might be a good idea. Basically,
Because like every time I saw a breath, it was always when we were walking right outside the room, so just in case.
you got a good point there. What else we need to set up? I'm trying to think.
Because like, we haven't figured out the quirks of this
right?
place.
Yeah, I did put a ghost riding book up there.
Alright, I'm gonna put another
Where
one.
do I stand?
Should I put it on the bottom floor?
I wouldn't say that.
Floating over here.
I'm not
What the heck was
sure.
that? Oh, it's the monitor.
All right, let me
It's
go
like
ahead
the
and
letters were outside of the monitor.
yeah, it does that.
Yeah, it goes on an adventure. The little CCTV thing, it goes on its own adventures. I really love
I
it.
appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. Y'all have a good one, okay? All right. Let's see. Now, should we put another one of these in there to cover the whole room? I mean, because you're gonna put a second camera in the hallway, might as well go ahead and, like, you know, put another one of these out there too.
Yeah.
Like put a well, if you want to handle that, I'll go in. We'll try to do a
Maybe.
UV thing. All right.
Should I try talking to it?
Your call. Just remember we ain't got yokai rolled out.
Yeah. Good point.
I can just say the magical word to it.
Don't.
Do not offer it cookies.
I mean, technically you just did.
I know. I'm also not in there. I'm bringing a second camera up, just in case. Oh shit! It's hunting! Door's locked. Hide. Drop y'all's lights and hide. The door is locked. I was just talking about... Oh no. Door's open? You guys good? Oh. Eldronox is dead?
Yeah, that's what I figured. 'Cause yeah, I got downstairs and hid. I was just having a conversation
Our
with him
sanity
about...
was really low.
So it started hitting us like out of nowhere up there. Things there's still no evidence. Well, I mean, we got the motion sensor.
I literally was like 2 steps from like being in and everything like that.
Okay, so me and him were up there in the room and it started attacking out of nowhere. I mean, the moment, because it did...
Maybe it was in the hallway. Because every time I saw the breath, it was right when we stepped outside the room, and it means my crosses were placed wrong.
Yeah. See, I was saying originally it could have been the hallway. I'm thinking it could just be going that room.
Yeah. Well, we gotta pick the crosses up.
There may not be as much stuff to throw around out there in the hallway. But in that room, if it was traveling there, it can throw whatever it wanted to.
So what's the plan?
At the very least... Okay, I mean, that's the thing, as long as it's not like a 50%er, or as long as it is a 50%er, I should be okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna run in, place the camera. You grab crosses and put them in the hallway first, I guess?
I can do that. I can do that.
Yeah. It's like, I'm just gonna run in with the camera and go from there.
Can we have a camera in the other room?
Well, not the hallway.
You wanted, like... Right, okay.
Yeah, I was gonna put it in the hallway, just in case.
Okay, while you're handling that, I'll go and get another, I'll get another I'm gonna keep my mouth shut because it could be a yokai.
Okay, I keep accidentally, like, crouching. Ah. Can't really tell.
Okay, I'm good.
Thing is, it was going like 42 in the other room or whatever. Kept like the thing in there just to be safe, but so we turned.
I mean, we caught it on a motion sensor, so it crossed through wherever it was placed.
The thing is, it stepped on the salt in the other room as well, so it's gonna be tough to kind of like really judge.
Do we need to put
I just took my medicine or whatever. It's already done drained the heck out of my sanity, so it's definitely a sanity drainer.
Yeah.
That's the only thing about this. So we ain't got anything on it other than it's a sanity drainer, and I know like some of the worst contenders for that.
If only we had the incense for the ghost area, and we could just use that to narrow it down.
See, there is one thing I just thought about. I mean, I don't know. I think like any of the ghosts can probably do this when they're doing a fake hunt where, but it did close the door on us.
Yeah, it closed the door behind me.
I mean, I'm gonna like rule. Obviously, Yuri is on the table because everything is, but I mean, I'm kind of already leaning towards it could possibly be a Yuri. Not entirely sure.
So, what do we gotta track down specifically for a Yuri?
Okay, if we're gonna like try to focus on Yuri, it needs to be I'm not saying it is.
Mm-hmm.
Ghost orbs,
Yeah.
freezing temps, and dot projectors. See, that's the problem when you got ghost orbs.
Yeah. What? Well, mimic would also include orbs if we have a camera in the right room.
Yeah, and
Is
the
the
other room does
catch.
still have a camera in it, right? So.
Yeah, that initial room. Yeah, it's definitely a lot of fun, Jeremy. Well, until you're running from the ghost, for sure.
I mean, I was fine. I mean, the bad thing is, looking at where
Mhm.
Elginox died, because he was right there near me.
Mm-hmm.
I think, like, it actually might have, like, if I wouldn't have moved when I did, where it probably would have got me before it got him, because he was kind of, like, right there where, like, he was in the hallway when he died or whatever, and I bolted
there's
the moment that go.
one time during a hunt I hid behind you.
We're not going to be like that.
When Scarlett was playing, or Carolyn, I literally hid behind you in the living room.
Okay. See, that's the kind of friends I got, Rogues.
Hey, you're
All right,
being the
so-
big brave protector. That's what it was, right?
I feel too brave right now. Sucks. Okay, I'm gonna go and check and see if it wrote in the book at least.
Yeah.
Because push can to shove, I got another thing I can do. At least it can help us rule something out.
Yeah, I will be
But,
right back
it did-
in just a second though. But I'll let you do what you're doing.
If you're gonna come back, I'm gonna be dead, Rogue.
I'm gonna panic if I come back and he's like dead. But I'll just like leave. I'm back at least. So he gets spooked, I guess. I'm letting him have his fun. I'm gonna laugh if I walk in with a spirit box and it's just like all talkative and shit.
It's better than what I've been getting, where I ain't been getting nothing. Now, at least it didn't actually really hit my sanity that hard. See, I think also it was quiet when I was in there. But I don't know if that really would have accounted for anything.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing. Our sanity was getting smashed before.
Mm-hmm. But we were also probably talking a lot more too. Because like we were all
You know
in
what?
there
Let's just
yapping
humor
away.
this. Let's just humor this, go and get him back in since he's like he's not gonna really be able to do too many more games for his physical therapy. I'm just gonna say Yuri, just to see if I get it right.
Let's see. Which one hates it when you talk other than a yokai?
Oh, never mind, because I forgot we didn't have the stuff for the Yuri. Okay, I got a way we can go about this. All right, let's see if we have like things in there. No dots, no ghost orbs.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see without here drain sanity. It was throwing stuff around a lot, wasn't it?
I mean, I wasn't in there enough to know.
Because Elginox said he saw, because he said he saw it throwing stuff, and I was in there when it was doing it. See, that time when I was in there, it wasn't throwing anything around. I'm curious if it could be a poltergeist.
Yokai says when hunting, a yokai can only hear voices close to it.
Here's the thing with the poltergeist, though. Because the poltergeist, with nothing to throw, poltergeists become powerless. Out there in the hallway, there's nothing really to throw.
And
what
your
it, like,
sanity
you know,
was
does, like,
draining less then.
And the thing is, we haven't tried Spirit Box. We haven't had a chance to really do Ultraviolet, and it hasn't like wrote in the book. But
Should I
I'm just gonna
attempt to walk in with a spirit box?
I mean, it's your call.
Wait, I probably shouldn't do it because I like paid for everything. I just realized.
So I'm just gonna say educate guess, just try to get him back in here.
Yeah.
Since he does have to like go to physical therapy at 4:30.
Yeah, true there. Probably a good idea.
I'm going Poltergeist. Maybe wrong, but my thing is this: there's not really a whole lot of other things that are on the table. We discount like DOS projector and ghost orbs. There's that, and we even take freezing temperatures off. It's spirit poltergeist immune because we weren't getting freezing temps in there.
Yeah. And it didn't hit EMF 5 either. It hit a lot of 4s. And that would make it a poltergeist. Like, you knock out Ghost Orb, Freezing Temps, Dots Projector, and the fact that it was trying to scare the hell out of us. Really big motions, and it still only hit a 4, not an EMF 5. Because I had 2 EMF 4s when it normally would have been straight 5s across. That would leave only a poltergeist.
Like, normally I would humor it a little bit more and everything, try to go back in there and try a little bit more, but again, I want to get Elginox back in here.
Yeah, process of elimination, technically, if those 4 evidence types we tried the most on, it would literally point to a poltergeist.
I mean, I went with DOS Projector, Ghost Orb, and Freezing Temperature being out, but the only thing is it didn't write in a book, but I also could have just not had it in the right spot. But I'm saying Poltergeist anyway, because it's like, you know, one of the main sanity drink. It has a way of drinking sanity. I don't think the spirit of muling really did it. I'm just saying Poltergeist. I mean, sure, call what you vote for.
I voted for a poltergeist because, like, when I had EMF up there, I only got 4s, but I got a lot of 4s when it was doing a lot of shit. That would have normally been a 5 if it had 5 available. So.
Okay, we're gonna try Poltergeist, Rose. I may be wrong, but...
I'm okay if I'm wrong on this one. Ah, Thea. That also explains.
And it was showing some demon-like behavior.
Yeah.
Whatever. Whatever, man.
Which also explains why it got quiet at the end, too. That would also explain why it got quiet. Maybe we got over the dangerous portion.
But here's the problem. No, that's Deogen. Never mind. No. Ghost Orb, Ghost Riding, and DOS Projector. It didn't write in the book. And
well, we also... The crosses didn't work, so it means we had the wrong room.
We may have been up, like, it may have been like a bleed through.
Yeah. And Thea will weaken over time, making them weaker, slower, and less aggressive. Because they rapidly age.
It may have just, I think it may have like traveled upstairs.
Also, upon entering the location, they will become active, defensive, and agile. When we first walked into that room, it hated us. Completely.
Again,
What happened?
The main issue is that, like I said, there was
Pointing out
no
how aggressive it was in the very beginning when we first walked into that room.
Oh,
Completely matched the Thea.
It was mad. But I'm thinking, because that's the thing, upon entering the location, but see, that's where I got a problem with this. If that was the ghost room, because there was one point it walked and stuff, then afterwards it didn't. Like, you know, I went back in there, but yeah, I understand that's like, you know,
some can change rooms.
I mean, yeah, they can change rooms, but that was definitely frustrating. So I'm really thinking it may have been like some bleed through, like, you know, from, because... Yeah. I mean, I can't remember if it actually really been fully confirmed that I do have a bleed through thing, but there has been times, again, you know, with the ghost is downstairs or whatever, but I don't know. Because
there was one time that we thought the crosses should go upstairs, and it needed to be downstairs.
Yeah, I remember that one. That's basically what I was kind of referencing. It kind of frustrates me, because I kind of wish there was a way they can kind of like make it like a bit, like, definitely like a, like more accurate. Because there has been like a lot of times it feels like, you know, I can understand like it goes change in the room. I'm not knocking that. But it's like, you know, when it goes up there, steps and stuff or whatever, or it's at one point and afterwards it goes to another room and then just... Sorry, I X that, so I can't actually really see, like, cause I think that it's supposed to show, like, what the ghost's active room is. I can't remember. Or what its room, the actual room is supposed to be.
I can't remember.
Like, you know, maybe humor it a little more, but I was trying to go and get out of it so we can get Elginox back in.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, Elginox, I was talking about, he still has lore. Basically, if you go up into the attic, like they've completely overhauled the act. I can't remember if like it was Grafton or Grafton or Bleasdale where you did the cookie thing. But the attic in this version of Bleasdale, wait, that's right. Grafton didn't have an attic, I don't think. Because remember, I was always talking about I want to go to Grafton or whatever. Whatever case, you go out there, you'll see it's massively different. But there's like a back room where they actually have like some beads you can even like walk through, like some hanging beads, and apparently they said even the ghosts can interact with it, which that would be probably freaky if we saw that. But they actually have like a whole thing up there where someone's messing around with tarot cards, and you can't touch them yourself, but it kind of shows where someone I think drew the death card. So in other words, they basically apparently what is they triggered a cursed hunt. And apparently, I guess like they're trying to imply that either everyone straight up died in the ghost. Because the thing is, with us, they pretty much. Well, I don't know. I'm trying to figure like if it actually is like if they actually died or they did get out of there. Because it kind of like shows like a whole lot of things. Like you see like the coffee that's still steaming. You see it. You can go down, look around downstairs. There's a cigar that's still lit. You can kind of see that pretty much it's just showing like literally like what our contact says. It's like they must have got out of there in a hurry. It actually shows that. And you can even go in this one little closet, and it's one of the most hilarious things. There's a little case for a gun, and you see like where the gun had the imprint there, like in the foam, and the gun's missing. So apparently, someone like outright tried to shoot the ghost.
Oh wow.
Yep.
I think it actually might be in the room with the coffee or whatever. But yeah, there's like a lot of little details.
Oh yeah.
That basically show that someone
if you
in that house.
want to go back, we can.
Yeah, where someone. That's the thing. I think there's a way we actually can make it where the ghost can be friendly if I want to just show it to him. I want to do that. There's a way you can actually make it where the ghost doesn't attack if I'm correct. I just want to show him like how the house looks.
I mean, we can still show him with it being dangerous still. It doesn't matter either way.
Trying to see, 'cause I remember I had like 3 custom things here. What was this one again? Friendly ghost off, grace period 1, hunt duration high, kill extends hunts off, evidence given 3, fingerprint chance 100. What was it I did here? There was something I did there. Player speed 100, sprinting off. I think it was like where we just like can walk really fast. I'm right with that one. What was this one? Oh, I know what that one is. That one's Pandora's Box. That's the one where it's got all like it has 6 different cursed possessions on all at the same time. That's what that one is. This one, what was this one? Sprinting on, player speed 100, flashlights. I can't remember, like, there was some of these I did something really weird with, but I can't remember.
I'm fine with just the normal stuff. Either way.
We'll go back in there and,
Yeah.
I mean, alright, we'll just go back in there and try to see if I can, like, show them stuff or whatever while we're hunting, or while we're not getting hunted. Probably not getting hunted.
While we're hunting, not being hunted.
Our bodies left behind, but pretty much our like spirit, our soul or whatever is like sitting wherever the ghost little like dimension is, and like we're just walking around the house. But if the people died, you don't see their bodies anywhere.
Josephine Buckley.
The way it's like all seems like it says Josephine. I never seen Josephine like spelled like that.
Josephine.
I've seen it like once or twice, but not often.
But no, it's
Witness
like
a ghost event, cleanse the area near the ghost using incense. That works.
like 2 of these ain't gonna be too difficult as long as we figure out where it is. But yeah, it's like literally like. Because with us, like obviously our body's left behind in there. You don't see anyone's body in there. But the thing about it also there's no evidence they actually got out because the way you look at it is like, okay, like it goes lock the door to us, it's gonna lock the door on them. You don't see no broken windows when they jump out. No like doorknob shot off like they like tried to like basically break the door or whatever.
It's interesting to me that like the coffee's still steaming and cigars are still going, but there's so much mail piled in the front door. It's like is the ghost keeping their coffee warm?
I can just picture like just being like a really nice ghost. It's like, well, my neighbor, you know, my roommates left pretty abruptly. I mean, I don't know why. I mean, I just wanted to talk to them. I mean, they were trying to summon me. I mean, I don't know what that death card was.
I
trying to
liked them.
imply.
I just
mean,
wanted to keep them around forever.
I mean, that death card was trying to imply, like it's basically like the death
Mm-hmm.
card. Apparently, saw that death card. I mean, I'm dead. I figured it was just trying to say, you know, I'm trying to say, here I am. Apparently, they didn't take it that way. They thought I was a threat. I mean, maybe they'll come back eventually. I'm just gonna keep the coffee warm.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I found like his little stash of cigars. The last one, you know, I burned the ashes. I put another one right here. Just keep it warm for him. You know, I'll just keep the cigar
And there
burning.
goes the thunder.
I mean,
How do you
you're
for
gonna need to
this?
smoke when
Like,
he comes back.
if it goes up to +5, that means it's ghost, right?
If you got the right object, that's the spirit box.
Oh, well, okay.
Yep, that is the
Yeah,
spirit
okay.
box.
So I don't know if you ever use this one, but this is the EMF. The spirit box basically has got changed up to where it's, I think, more accurate. You can hear it more clear, and whatever. So the EMF, it does.
It
three
tracks up
different
to
readings now.
tracks up to 3 signals. The bar that goes across, it has like the little like the bar over the number tells you the strength. The arrows with the little circle tells you the location.
So it's basically like a GPS.
And the numbers tell you the
okay.
distance from it. So you can get
It's
closer
vastly different
to
from what it
where
used
it
to be.
is. That's how I've been
Okay.
able to pinpoint rooms and stuff, is it tells me which direction I need to go more.
Okay, we need a win on this Madison. I don't need 2 of them.
Sure
Yeah,
you.
well, I guess I'm like, I just picked up. Wait, all right, hold on. I swear, like I picked up 2 of them. Whatever. I don't know what's going on here. We're here talking about son of a, you thought I was gonna say son of a bitch, didn't you?
That's all, folks.
I'm gonna check the side yard first, and I'll meet y'all in. I don't know if I want to check the backyard, but... Checking downstairs. Summoning circle over here. Found the cursed object.
Okay. Okay, Amber, we might, possibly, not entirely sure, but Eljock said the door closed behind me. We're checking the attic, but...
Okay, if you go past the kitchen, I left the doors open, leading to where the cursed object is. It's the summoning circle. I got a little spooked out. Our sanity's still good. It's 89.
Okay, yeah, it's been in the 40s up here in the attic, but... We're coming back down.
There's a weird light kind of glowing in the last window all the way to the left in the second floor. Oh, y'all are kind of close to it. But it's like, you know, all the way to the left, last room. Don't know if it's just a visual glitch or what. Eldranox, your sanity just dipped. You're at 70 now. Same with you, Masque. You're at 74 now. 70 now. Eldrinox, you're at 68.
We're coming.
I swear I thought I heard something in like one of the rooms right there.
Hmm.
Okay, yeah, I
Yeah.
don't think like the ghost is upstairs.
Yeah,
The
you
audio's, like,
saw
bugging out a
the
little bit.
doors open, like, past the kitchen, right? To that one room. Or... Oh, it's not happy.
Yeah, it shot up when we left.
It's like, yeah, you better get out of here.
Do you, one of y'all want to get the camera for the cursed object? Because it's the summoning circle.
Yeah,
Figure out
debatable,
show both of
we're
y'all where
checking
the
down-
room is.
We're gonna be
Hmm?
checking downstairs now because it don't seem like it's upstairs.
Yeah.
I may be wrong,
There's
but
the EMF over there on the table. I'll grab it. Where's
you better grab it.
Yeah, I was just saying the EMF's over here if somebody wants to grab it.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all want to take something for the sanity just yet or not.
Not right now,
Well,
at
I
the
mean,
moment.
we're gonna be looking closer outside. Like I have a feeling
Mhm.
we're gonna find. Like when I go back in there, I'm gonna find where that ghost is. If you get the all right, Eldos has a camera. I'm gonna keep on scanning for like temps because it was consistently
Yeah.
like 47
I'll
and
run with the
46 up there.
EMF and I'll show y'all where the cursed object is real quick. Because it's up this way,
Alrighty.
over here, and in this room.
Okie dokie. And it's around
It's
here.
in the laundry room. Yeah, right here.
It's okay if you get shine on it a little bit for me, please.
Yep.
Alright.
Yeah. I'm good
There
at
you go.
camera. Wait a minute. That
What's
was a
up?
bone, but it's just a hammer. It's just a hammer.
Yeah.
I
thought
swear,
that
the
was,
ghost is outside again.
Wait, ghosts can go outside?
Yeah,
side
like,
yard.
little side area out here.
Oh,
I didn't see anything in the side yard, but that was also in the very beginning.
yeah. This one's pretty big of a level though.
Hmm. I didn't go to the backyard.
Cool
What do I
though.
do?
Every dig.
Your sanity dip.
Eljock's in the same area, or whatever. It's like it's coming after us, but not you, Amber. But then again, you also like haven't been in there.
Yeah, I've not taken sanity meds yet either.
We didn't either. Whatever, I'll take
Yeah.
one just to be safe.
Well, I mean, mine did
Did I
dip
take one?
too, because like
No.
mine was at 91 and now it's at 83.
Did I
Might be
take
a
one?
brainer. Yeah. Until we know what we're dealing with.
Mm-hmm. Because we have no evidence yet. I have not even placed crosses anywhere.
Keep the camera or no?
Maybe at the moment.
Alright.
Yeah, because we've still not found the bone yet.
I'm hoping there's a possibility the bone might be in the same location over here, but I highly doubt it. Come on now, give me something. Still as consistent as it was inside. Wait a minute.
Is it in the backyard?
It went to 45 for a second. It's a pretty weird dip. It's going from 49 to 45. 44. Wait a minute,
Yeah,
guys.
that is a weird thing.
No, it's 44. It's lower here than it was anywhere else.
Mm-hmm.
I've not seen breath at all.
I'm gonna go over here.
See, I just shot it straight at 50. Whoa! Yeah,
I saw breath.
yeah, right here.
Yep. EMF. 5. EMF 5.
Okay. See if I can like get like a.
Nope, no. Nope, no. Nope, no. Nope, nope, no. Noping on out. Love my friends, but noping on out. Yep, that's a nope. That's a nope for me. There's a second cross.
Okay, run the book. Come on.
Ghost writing. Spirit Shader Mealing.
trying to fight anyway.
Witnessed a ghost event.
Oh, yeah, we witnessed it. That thing had like it was trying to hunt us. I mean, I was trying to get, Elginok got a 2-star interaction. We were hoping it was a ghost, but it wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
Manifested for, but yeah.
That area is definitely the hot spot.
Yep. So y'all got a little ghosty garden party going on.
I followed Elginok inside. He saw something broken inside the house. I went in and immediately went from 34 to 50.
Okay, so we got Spirit Shade Mealing.
He wrote in the book. We got EMF 05, Spirit Shade Mealing. Oh, we got a
Wait,
4.
why didn't it get the... Okay, then get the circle.
We're not going to get dots, we're not going to get orbs, but there's a chance to talk to it.
What do we have?
Well, the good news is, at least we got, it wrote in the book. I think if I looked at it right before we left, it wrote in the book.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing about it is that, like, I don't know. We've had like things like, shades, like, definitely drain our
UV
fingers before for
temps
some
or
reason.
box is what we gotta look for.
I'm thinking it might be temps. What's a shade? At least we ain't got to worry about it being killing us anytime soon.
Cleanse the area with incense.
Okay, I'll get the stuff for the UV.
You know, it's really funny. Because you could see that, I had gone to the side yard, but I didn't go to the backyard because I got spooked out and didn't want to go.
Here's the kitchen. We never even would even like go in, like, no, we don't have to take a camera in there if we had to get the other evidence.
Yeah. We're not going to
That
get
would've been
dots or orbs.
Welcome in, Macintosh. Welcome in, McDD43.
Hi, Mac. You want to join the chaos?
Not being able to join us, but how dare you?
I wish he could join us for the chaos.
Doing manual labor and contributing to society and all that.
Is he going to be available next time? Or next stream?
I wish, but I mean, he doesn't get off till like 7:30. He'd probably be tired right now. I personally wish he...
Yeah. I wish my partner could join in too, but he's currently still in.
I keep on thinking, I keep on thinking like he's at work. I was like, well,
I mean, he technically is.
He said he's in Miami.
Yeah, he is in Miami, currently.
7:30, whatever. Whatever's for your working endeavors. You're trying to correct me. Silly little person.
I forgot to get the other cross.
Freezing temps. Watch it be freezing temps.
Probably is gonna be freezing temps.
Freaking out 32, you little bitch.
We don't have the second cross out. I swear, if they would have gotten me... I saw the chat. Max going, I ain't staying any longer than I have to. Understandable. Average sanity 60. I'm taking meds. I'm grabbing the second cross!
About to get cross with you if you leave us like that again. Just kidding.
I mean, I've already done it twice. That light's on upstairs. Wait, no, that was just a reflection. I was about to say, there's a light on upstairs.
I hear you on that, Mac.
32.
Run in again. And yes, I'm going back to the truck again. Or van. Whatever it is. Box truck. Eldranox, you're at 46. Well, y'all are both at 46. Average of 58.
Don't say that.
I mean, both crosses are down now. Should I come back with, you know, the voice box to see if it wants to say something to me?
That's actually what I was about to say. I was telling Eldranox. I was telling him I was going to wait till we got out here. Okay, so what's basically going on is it was going to like 33.8 and that was it. It would not go to 32 even though it kept going to 33.
Mm-hmm.
It was not going to freezing temps. It stepped in the salt, no UV. I'm thinking it's definitely...
You're thinking it's definitely elderly victims. The things I
So what
do
did
for
you
my
say that we found?
friends.
Now the good news is, whatever it is in there, it's gonna be a 50%er. I'm thinking like some
One of y'all need to take the other meds, though. Just in case. Did y'all shut the gate behind y'all?
I swear, if that ghost tried to hunt us or whatever, I would have left out of there, Eldranox. No, I couldn't have because I don't think it's showing like 10s or anything.
I think it might have.
It doesn't always.
Just your picture, because Eldranox was last one out, like right when he was leaving out, like, and the ghost just pretty much just closed the gate, just clipped the
I'm
hell
cheating.
out of his ass with it.
I'm cheating.
Turn around, Eldranox is on the ground, like just holding his freaking, like holding his rump roast, just got tenderized.
Look, I'm cheating, okay?
He's gonna go in there and it's gonna immediately talk to her, I bet you.
No, I'm standing outside the gate. I threw the voice box in. Because you don't always have to go to the room to hear it sometimes. I was trying to cheat.
You know, if you wanted to do all that, we could just put a sound sensor in there.
Doesn't the sound sensor not always work like the thing? Well, I mean, I guess it could tell the elderly victim
I'm
thing.
gonna check into it. I swear they said it could be just picture like you got like, you know, like a loud ass speaker, or you're like just very loud elderly victim. Just like buzz there.
I mean,
I just heard her laughing. Oh, I don't want to her came back.
yeah. I mean, does it actually work if you, like, throw the thing in there and then the sound sensor?
That's what I'm checking.
Because, like, we've never tried that yet.
Okay, it says environmental interactions for hunts. Okay, so it says like you can't pick up. Well, that sucks.
I mean, it would be kind of cheaty.
That's right. I remember what we looked up. You can look. I mean, it'll pick up ghost writing.
Yeah.
If the ghost writes in the book or whatever, you can hear that through the sound sensor.
See, I don't want to go alone. That's my problem. But I don't know if it responds when alone.
Alright.
Because it's going to be my luck.
I would go in, but I'm not gonna risk it just in case.
Well, after you two then. Yeah, I get you. It'd be nice to have going back there, you know, as like a, either way, none of the ghosts actually are gonna like, you know, drink, or gonna like hunt below, like, or like, you know, above, like, you know, 50 here. Shade actually will hunt at like 35.
Careful, it's up to 9.
Are you here?
Yeah.
Talk to me. What did you do?
Heard that.
Like, how'd you die?
Noping on out. Noping on out again. Totally noping out.
What happened? Masque, your sanity is down to 6, just a heads
Okay.
up.
It's a spirit. We got it on the box.
Alright, it's fine, Mac. I understand. No, what? Okay, so we got. It's what it said to me. It's like, how'd you die? Getting attacked. No shit. Awesome, getting attacked. I mean, I guess it's like it's a lot more dramatic than what? How'd you die? I fell. Yeah,
At least it's a spirit.
I think I'm right here. So I was like, she's gonna go in there. I do say I wish they still kept. I wonder if I don't know if they can still have them time, but I miss like the voices did before because those were freaking terrifying.
I'm kind of glad. Like, I talk enough shit about, like, the robotic voices now, but I'm kind of happy. Because the other ones would scare the absolute shit out of me.
The thing is, they actually changed them up because originally they weren't that terrifying. I mean, maybe they're still in the game in some capacity, but I still remember one of my favorite ones that me and Eljox got. How old are you? Oh. Like... But one of the ones that always made my skin crawl outside of Diogen, because we still got the Diogen one. But, like, where are you? Behind you. No, you ain't.
Yeah, there's no way I would be bringing that spirit box in at all, whatsoever. If it was still doing voices like that, for sure.
I mean, I'm just gonna go ahead and show y'all straight up. Like, just to be like, pretty much if I was in a situation, you just picture, like,
holding that flashlight on your stream, dude. What the heck?
Yeah, but just picture, like, this be the situation. Like, picture me and Eljox in this, like, in this game. Actually in
I'll be
this.
right back again. Just 1 second. I had to run check something.
But pretty much it'll be like, where are you? Behind you. This would be how then goes. Like, well, like Eljox is gonna be like, well, he stays behind you. Where you? And then like he's gonna turn around. That reenactment right there. That's what Eljox will see. He's like, well, stays behind you. Like, no, what to do? And then he's just gonna see me walking off, like, just gone. Or it's gonna be like, because I can't remember if you've seen the Monster Squad, Eljox.
Yes, I love that movie.
I can't remember what it was. I think it was like when they first met Frankenstein or whatever. But remember, like, it was like then when like the little girl or whatever came out there with Frankenstein, and then like she was there trying to introduce them to him, and like in the next like camera shot is them just hauling ass.
Oh, 1 second, I got a quick phone call.
Yeah, I heard it. I heard his ringtone.
Hey, at least for the spirit, we technically already have, like, the votes in. Do we have the bone, though?
Nope. Or basically the way the whole thing will go, like, me and Eljox in that situation. He's like, what is this behind you? And then, like, speak it, and then, like, he turns around, and I based on wearing, like, a random trench coat I picked up out of nowhere, I put a fedora hat on my head and just walk out with a suitcase. Like, you don't even live here. Like, better scenario. Like, it basically just sees me, like, leave out, locks the door or whatever, and then, like, just, like, afterwards, I just open the door back up, and then just, like, throw, like, a match in there. And just scorch the whole freaking house.
Could be fitting.
Yeah, well, I mean, Monster Squad had so many memorable, like, quotes. One of the best was, the Wolfman has nards!
Gosh, that is getting smarter.
Huh? The robocalls?
Yeah, dude. Like, it's freaking... Like, it seems like it's real people now.
Yeah.
It's kind of trippy.
Like, that's how real it is, man.
But yeah, like, Monster Squad, like, it had so many, like, different, like, memorable lines. Let me see. Creature stole my Twinkie. Wolfman has nards. There's one of the best moments in it. Doesn't count! Or whatever, pretty much, when, like, you're not a virgin, are you? Like, they just played on the whole trope of, like, they need, like, the virgin, like, to do the ritual. And then after you find, and it's like, one time with Steve, but that doesn't count. I think his name was Steve. Like, that's like one of those things where it's like, you know, it would be cool to actually see a revival of it, considering like all the other different monsters you have out there today, but also you don't really want them to touch it because it was perfect as is. Just picture how it would have been if they actually would have had like the actual source material form. They actually would have had like Bela Lugosi as Dracula, Lon Chaney as you know, like the werewolf and all that. And so anyways, I mean, if we want to go back in there and try to get the, because we don't really have like a whole lot of, well, we got like pictures.
Yeah, I mean,
I
y'all
think
have
probably
some
like-
pictures.
But we're good. I think we're good with what we got.
So we have started right in.
I mean,
this.
this thing, since it's not really necessary, we know what it is. Things we're already at. I was gonna say we could try to go in there and get some more feet pics, but it did. I think it took it a bit to actually, you know, step in that salt before. We'll go ahead and go.
Yeah.
And it is a spirit.
Don't even have to check, you know, what you voted for, because it's, like, automatic.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
All right, man. Appreciate you, man. Wait a minute. Hold up. Oh. Yeah.
Uh-oh. What
We
happened?
got ourselves a new video camera.
I love
Oh,
that too.
yeah.
Let's see.
Okay.
I didn't get
That's the
anything.
spirit.
So, it's video
Is this a
camera.
Anyone need a hand?
I just remembered the name of this camera. Boney are back with a state-of-the-art camera, modified solely for ghost hunters. It would also make for a great movie camera. A large cinema-grade video
What
camera,
kind-
shoulder mount.
No, I'm not gonna finish that sentence.
Wait a minute. It's shoulder mounted and heavy, but worth it for the additional visibility. Wait, hold on a second. Does this mean that?
You can take the camera on the go full found footage style.
I mean, it looks like it's supposed to be like a Phantom camera. See, that's the thing. They literally could like, because it's you know, that is like an actual type of camera, Phantom. And they said like also great for great movie camera. Let's see.
I've got several jokes mentally that I cannot say about a shoulder-mounted camera that said it's good for movies.
Here's the thing. What's gonna make me be frustrating about this? Let's see here. So the thing is, it's basically showing image quality is high, paranormal resistance is high. But it still says that night vision electronic. That's the only thing they kind of like really raised on where. But I'm wondering what it means that it's shoulder mounted. This means that, you know, it's gonna slow us down. That's gonna suck.
I mean, we'll find out. Because it is a bit bigger.
Well, that's what. I'm not going into that. I'm gonna laugh if it actually is that, you know, you try to carry this thing in there and like you can't even sprint now. I mean, I'm not gonna really laugh. That's gonna suck. This picture trying to
I
take
mean,
us
we're
on a big
gonna find
map.
out.
Yeah, and it's gonna probably like lead to like, you know, a lot of like fucking around in the process. Like,
Uh-huh.
you know, I mean, I ain't carrying this thing.
Mm-hmm.
I totally am, because I'm gonna bought.
Alrighty. I am gonna have to get ready, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, well,
I mean,
just gonna shut up. We can play some more.
Yeah.
Kind of test it out.
I'm down to test it out. Because I want to see what it can
Okay,
do.
Okay, so even though Elgin Oxen is gonna be here, Rosie's got to head out. We're gonna at least like, you know, take it in and test it out on the on Tanglewood. Just give it a test drive.
I mean, I'd click
Sure.
Edgeville, but yeah, Tanglewood works.
Y'all have a good one. I'll talk to you all here soon. Happy birthday, man.
Appreciate you, man.
It was awesome
go to
hanging
Edgeville.
out.
Yeah, I had a lot of
appreciate you,
fun.
dude. Are you gonna be up for the one later?
Yeah, I should definitely be up for the other one.
Okay. Just let us know where, because I mean, I'll like hold off. I mean, I'll get everything set up for it or whatever, but I'll hold off on
Okay.
it until like, you know, you're ready.
All right, man. Sounds like a plan, dude. Alright.
All right, we'll do like, you know, just like see where it goes to. Because
Yeah.
I'm going to tell y'all right here, right now, we are not
It's
going
gonna be
to
Edgefield.
Edgefield.
It's gonna be Edgefield.
We're going there.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation. There have been new reports.
It's kind of like
See,
the
I
running
was,
joke
I
on
was
the
gonna be
town.
nice and like join you on like, you know, Tanglewood on that idea.
Take a look. You may be able to use it.
Jesus Christ!
It's a little chunky.
Wait, hold on a sec. Oh, no, I see what the problem is. Oh, it's blocking half my field of vision.
I mean, you can turn it on so you can see from like your little screen.
I'm gonna go out here in the rain and immediately freaking, like, you know, the thing's gonna short out.
I mean, at least turn the camera on.
Oh, wow. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
The night vision's blinding as hell, though, but... Okay, so basically it's just like, basically it's pretty much a picture-in-picture like the other ones were as well, but this is cool. But can we put it on a tripod? See, that's the problem with it. Normally, when the other camera, it closes, like, the lens, or closes, like, the view thing or whatever, this one stays on there. You can't get rid of it. You better be able to put this on a tripod. Alright, that works.
Yeah,
Hold
that
on,
works
hold on.
too.
Is the lens sticking out to the... Please tell me it's sticking out to the side. I'm gonna laugh if it is.
I mean, I can't tell. Man, they
Yeah,
parked close. Like, look at that. Like, you can't get any closer to that freaking, like, power pole right there. Look at that.
Not just that, they're about to go through the house. And they're parked all in this other people's yard.
Like, they parked in the bushes. Right here. No wonder why the ghost is angry. They like those
What if
bushes.
I know it definitely would be like really wild if they did this, but what if one level they did was the entire street?
That,
Like the ghost can be in any of the houses, and you actually can go and like try to find the ghost and everything. Obviously out here would maybe be a safe spot. Possibly,
oh, that would
whatever.
be
Like, out here
creepy for a Phasmo type game to where, you know, some of the houses are haunted or whatever. It's just like a whole haunted like neighborhood kind of thing.
I mean, the thing is, like,
Oh,
obviously
that would be
kind of some
interesting
of it, but
if like all of the houses were haunted with different ghosts and you had to figure out how to like banish each one, but sometimes the items you need are in the other houses with the other ghosts. In the safe spots of your truck.
I understand it definitely like makes things a lot like weirder and like
That would be cool, though.
Creepy. Because obviously with this, it's like this whole concept of being an
Mhm.
isolated incident and everything. Obviously with
Mhm.
this, like okay, everything's haunted, and like we're getting called to a specific location or whatever. It's like okay, so which
Mhm.
house is haunted? All of them. What?
But that'd be cool if like each one had like different ghosts and you had to figure out which ghost was in each location and everything like that.
Yeah, just having like a free roam Phasmo game would be pretty awesome.
Mhm. That'd be really cool. It's like a Phasmo
definitely
too.
like a
The
me-
whole neighborhood's haunted.
Yeah, I just kind of like look at like all this, but I mean,
Mhm.
it's also like the whole concept of like everything here is abandoned, so it makes you actually wonder if it might be that the ghost like is hopped between all these different houses,
Mhm.
killed everyone there, and now it's hopped to this one. Like it actually is like all the houses were haunted. I don't know. Either let's go and actually get onto this. All right,
Yeah.
so we're gonna go ahead and get the. Okay, so this.
I love how like we've got like our like equipment kind of figured out what we tend to work best with.
Yeah, there are times like I've definitely like kind of had like a shared duty with like others and everything.
Mhm.
Kind of like definitely kind of have like what I usually have my preferred loadout.
Yeah, I grab the same thing every time.
Well, there's the phone. Phone's right there in the entrance of the bathroom. Okay, might be
Yep.
upstairs. Right, 50.
Oh, the mirror.
Okay.
First mirror is the object.
I'm trying to remember, don't we have like
I got a thing upstairs. Yep, right here.
Uh-huh, yeah, it's kind of...
Yep,
Yeah,
saw
totally.
breath. 5. Wait. 5 in this room. Oh, between rooms. Yeah, right here. So... Oh, shit. There was a 5 in that room in the back, too.
I did find a bit of a hack there. So as it turns out, you have to give you have
On a tripod, it clears up your view a little bit more. Looks clear.
Yeah, I
Then it
got an
also is on the
EMF
camera.
5 in, it was right along the wall in those 2 rooms, like the orange one and the other one. But it's all the way at the back wall, so it may not be in the hallway. It may be in one of those 2 rooms, but I couldn't figure out which. But we do have EMF 5.
Okay.
But I put the cross in the orange room at the very back, too. It's like, I don't know if it's just up there
Alright.
or if it's in one of the other rooms. So I figured I might as well, like...
Yeah,
Oh,
it
that's
seems
kinda
like I don't know if the
trippy.
camera looks... I don't know if the camera looks like clear. The camera is like this one. The video camera. It
Right.
does look a little clearer, I think.
It kind of can keep an eye on all of the rooms. But yeah, that's the room that I threw the thing down in.
And also the camera, if I carry another one, where it's big enough for me to actually see if I see dots or
Mhm.
ink orbs or whatever. Okay.
At least I can kind of see in both of those rooms as well from this camera.
okay, it did throw down the cross, or it did like throw the book.
I accidentally threw the book down because I picked it up accidentally when I tried to pick up the cross again. So the book's open on the floor for me. Or from me. I think it threw that cup again up there, though. Did it just open that other door? Yeah, because I didn't open that other door. It's like,
Well,
I
at least- alright, I'm
opened
gonna, like-
these 2 doors, but I didn't open that other door back there.
Got an idea. I'm gonna set 3 salt circle, like 3 salt lines or whatever. One in the hallway itself, and then like one in each of those rooms.
Yeah. Swear to God, if it ends up being the twins, and that's why it's messing with us across the rooms.
Well, twins are still on the table with freezing temps. Jin, Shade, Oni are the twins.
It went down to 30. It was at 31. Freezing temps right there in that room. Right there in that perimeter. Thing is, I
Yeah.
should be up there checking. What am I doing?
Let's be checking for UV.
Oh shit! It's glitching the camera.
Oh, goddamn!
Right in front of me there, Jesus.
Yeah, I started glitching the camera like crazy.
Yeah, the moment I walked up there, it was right in my face. That got me. Wow. Problem is, I hope they didn't like screw me up by trying to get UV.
Chad, I can't, man, but well, if it did give me, I mean, it was too late for me to tell.
Okay, so
If it's a twin spirit box.
We won't get.
ghost orbs. What am I saying?
If
Alright,
it's
so
the
ghost
twins,
orbs
it's a
off the tail,
spirit
but-
box. I hate myself for this, by the way. Come on, talk to me, Ghosty. Oh, shit. I didn't stay in long enough to tell, but it's on in there. It's the twins, it's spirit box.
Alright, let me see. Ghost. Because the thing is, it's still like there's a chance it could write in the.
You
book.
almost could have got photo of the ghost.
Yeah, I know. I'm playing in front of the spawn right there. Never did.
Yeah, I know. Still appear on dots. We're not getting orbs. UV or ghost writing.
Walk
What's
up
that?
there. I was trying to take pictures. Elderly victim.
It is the twins. I figured it was going
Okay,
to be.
Yeah, you called it. It was a twin.
'Cause, like, they were messing with us.
Would have used your favorite phrase.
Mhm.
Appreciate you, Nika.
So, and the bone was in the bathroom.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was saying earlier I found it. Let me go get that real quick. I'm gonna get like some more salt. Since we got this, at least I try to get some more pictures here.
Yeah. Do you need me to grab a thing of salt?
Yeah. You know we're doing what's not really gonna be dangerous.
Yeah.
Something going on with your mic or
What?
this thing?
Did I place salt in the air?
What the fuck? How'd you do that?
Fucking hell. Sorry, I made the salt defy gravity. Your sanity 61. The salt is floating on the camera. Oh my god. How did I manage that one? I swear I'm always breaking the game.
And the fact is that on the actual picture it showed it.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't show it on the floor or anything, it actually showed it in the air.
It shows it on the camera too. Look at this shit.
That's what I meant.
Like the big camera. Like on the screen. Only I would manage to break the salt like that. I keep breaking every game I play. I swear.
I'm like just gonna go back up there and see if, like, you know, it's just take one more of these, just to be safe, because see, they sit in the stall.
I mean, it's like, just picture they went through there, and the reason that it went in their foot, they just used it as like an exfoliant for like their dry skin or something.
I'm imagining they walked face first into it like a spider web.
Or just picture like that happened where they sit through and you hear like they start like just flail and you hear like a bunch of tumbling. They went down the stairs, like they actually fell.
Something like that.
Okay, I'm not even gonna worry about the last one.
I mean, we're not gonna get a perfect run anyway with the rappel, like, while chasing someone, because we've never managed that yet. I'm
Okay,
still wondering, how in the heck did I get the salt in the air? Except for, I think I might have been aimed a little too close to the tripod itself, and that's why it kind of clipped into the air.
That makes you wonder how in the hell it actually would end up on a tripod. Either way,
I mean, I could figure it out.
But anyways, the twins. Right.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
Once I thought we looked it up one time, but this is a nice. It's only 825, but still a nice little chunk. It puts me like, yeah. Basically, pretty much, you know, just about like at a third of the way. Yeah, more or less. 1460, like, you know, it's like 34 fifth. Yeah, so about a third of the way. Anyways, guys, that being said, I'm probably gonna go ahead and call it here because I want to just, like, you know, do that little stream right there, like that little part, just test it out. There's gonna be another stream in a little while. For the headliners, we're gonna be like playing that. It's gonna be like whenever Eldrox gets out of physical therapy. Said that could probably be about a couple of hours or whatever. So, but also I'm hoping that maybe Mac will join in.
I mean, we've got another stream later, Nico.
Yeah. I mean, I will say I do kind of wish that I could have had like a bit of a better turnout, all things considered. I mean, I definitely don't think like so like at least my close friends came by and everything, and there was that raid earlier. I will say that grateful as I was for the raid or whatever, it definitely did like last like long, like a bit long. Again, there was like the whole thing about like, you know, I have like the rule about like, you know, location discussion and everything. I kind of like let it be a pass, like, you know, give it a pass there for that one because obviously I definitely appreciate the I definitely more than anything like appreciate the sentiment behind it and them coming in and you know the fact that it did say they were from India, so like, you know, a different country, you know, native language, you know, isn't English probably, but still, you know, I'm definitely grateful for them to come in like and just doing that. That was awesome. You know, but yeah, between that, at least, you know, the one like, you know, cause I'm gonna like, you know, do like another. I understand, Nico. Best thing, like, you know, even though I only got like one super chat or whatever, you know, towards like the little 10 like, you know, goals thing where we're gonna do like another one like for tonight's stream and all that. Like I said, I do kind of wish I could have had a better turnout for this, but you know, still a lot of fun. And you know, again, there's gonna be like one more stream later. Like I said, it's been like a bit of a kind of a rough birthday for me, Rogues, but still been a fun stream. Hanging out with some of my favorite people, playing some Phasmo here. Even though Elginox died, like his first time, you know, back playing with us and everything, you know, his first stream back playing with us. But it's gonna be awesome because that's the thing. That's right. He did play the headliners with us before he went on his where he had like, you know, go on leave, like you know, he had to like take his break, you know, due to the surgery and everything. But it's gonna be awesome, like getting back in the headliners. You know, and also like, you know, hopefully Matt might be able to join us for that. Hoping he can, because I mean, I don't really want like, you know, him to be like, I mean, I always like, you know, enjoy like, you know, doing like my birthday streams with Mac. So hopefully he'll be able to get in on this. If not, well, hopefully this weekend. I know he's like, he should be awesome. Everything like, he thinks this weekend awesome. Maybe, you know, for like we can like try to get the next Orleans thing going. If like, you know, Joe is back by then. But if Rocket is back by then, we'll see. But anyways, that being said, Rogues, still had fun, all things considered. If you guys enjoyed the stream, be sure to like, comment, and share. And if you aren't subscribed to the channel, appreciate that also. Since we are coming up on 1,000 subscribers here on this channel. And also, you are on a Discord server, feel free to join that as well. But anyways, Rogues, on it here. The stream, you know, be, you know, happening in a little while. You know, second, you know, birthday stream. What are you doing? What is she
Nothing.
doing? Let me see. I thought, like, you know, you were doing like the little pin circle, like, you know, Joe does, but
I can't get them to stay. I tried, but that wasn't the only
anyways,
thing.
guys,
But
another, you know, second birthday stream for the headliners tonight. I'm hopefully might have like a better turnout for that, but I'm still grateful for those who came by, you know, hang out with me for this one. But anyways, till next stream, which will be like in a few hours. Much love. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me. I'll see you guys soon. Thank you for watching.